So this is a video on how to change a number from base 10, our number system, into another base. First, make a place value table for the new base. Make enough columns so that you can get as close as possible to the base 10 number. Then, use the place value table to make the biggest possible group. Keep making groups, largest to smallest, until you have the number written in the new base. Each time you make a group, subtract so you can keep track of where you are in the process. So now I'm going to do some examples. So suppose we want to take the number 84 and we want to change 84 into base 5. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a base 5 place value table, and I'm not sure how many columns I'm going to need, so I'm just going to make a table, and I might fill in all the columns and I might not. It starts with the ones. We group by fives, so 1 times 5 is 5, 5 times 5 is 25, 25 times 5 is 125. So I'm not going to need this column. I'm not going to have enough value to make a group of 125. So I'm going to start with groups of 25. Now, from the number 84, I can make 3 groups of 25. If you want, you can draw a picture of them, and just remember that there's 25 in each one, or you can simply write the number 3 there to show that you know you can make 3 groups of 25, whichever you're more comfortable with. If I make 3 groups of 25, 3 times 25 is 75. And so if I subtract 75 from 84, I have 9. With 9, I can make 1 group of 5. And again, you can draw it, or you could just write the number 1. If I make 1 group of 5, I will have 4 left over. And so 84 in base 5 would be 3 groups of 25, 1 group of 5, and 4 left over. In other words, 314 base 5. Let's do another example and we'll use another base. So suppose we want to change 120 into base 4. So again, I'm going to start by making a base 4 place value table. I'm not sure how many columns I'm going to need, but I'll just start filling in the values. First we have the ones. I'm grouping by 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. 64 times 4 is going to be 256, and I know that's too large, so I'm not going to need groups of 256. So I'm going to start with 120 and make the biggest possible group I can make, and that would be 1 group of 64. If I do that, I'm going to have 56 left over. Now I'm going to make groups of 16, and you might not know how many you can make right away, so if you wanted to, you could make them one at a time. So I could use 1, giving me 40. I could make another one, giving a result of 24, and I could make another one, giving a result of 8. So it looks like I can make 3 groups of 16. Now I have 8 left over. That means I can make 2 groups of 4, which would use up 8 blocks, and I'll have none left over, so there'll be nothing left for the ones place. So I'll have 1 group of 64, 3 groups of 16, 2 groups of 4, and no ones left over. And so 120 in base 4 would look like 1320. So I hope that helps, but that's how you change a number from base 10 into another base.